A lot of people know the name Ziebart, and I certainly remember it from when I was a child. We're here today at the Ziebart Bermuda franchise with Tony and Greg Martin. Thanks guys, thanks for spending some time to talk to us.
Thank you for coming by.
This basically, I know there's a long history, but it basically started about 5 years ago, didn't it? When I believe the Ziebart people, I keep going to say Ziebart, I'm sorry, the Ziebart people came down here to talk about the business and what you wanted to do?
That's right, yes. So essentially we started in May 5 years ago, okay, and before we could actually represent Ziebart, they had to come down here and assess the facilities and basically assess the market and find out what actually was going on. And I was awarded master franchisor of Ziebart, and they came down and they did a full assessment. I in turn went to Ziebart in Troy, Michigan, and I did some Ziebart training, and we negotiated a master's agreement, and essentially that's pretty much history for how we started. But when we did start, we started as Ziebart just rust proofing, and today we've moved past just rust proofing.
Yeah, I was going to come on to that. But the Ziebart guys, they said you had to train people up and stuff?
Yes.
So there's a lot of training went in first before we could actually get the franchise?
Absolutely. Well, I had to be re-indoctrinated into the Ziebart legacy and what they do. And so basically I had to start off my training myself, and then when they came back again after, it was 2 or 3 trips, they came in, they reassessed all my staff and had them all individually trained. And we've actually even sent staff to Ziebart on occasions.
So the training's ongoing?
Yes, it is. It is always ongoing.
Always ongoing.
And they come here every 2 years to do an assessment and a reevaluation of what we do, our practices, and periodically reassess our staff in terms of being updated the latest techniques and procedures.
Okay. Now, I remember the name going back to when I was probably about 5 or 6 years old, and my dad would go and buy a car, and the first thing he said, has it been Ziebarted? And it was really important. Just tell me then, because that's how it started, wasn't it, really, with rust proofing? So what do you do in terms of rust proofing here with Ziebart?
Well, we have a patented product that's been used in Bermuda for 45 years. So when it comes to having a trusted legacy on protecting vehicles from the harsh elements, salts, humidity, it really is the standalone product that has survived and worked well for many years.
How does it actually work? I mean, do you spray it on? Do you paint it on?
We spray it on.
We spray it on?
Yes, but what we do, we strip cars down when we rust proof cars. Historically, again, in other countries, what they do drill a lot of drilling of holes. Here in Bermuda, we don't drill holes because that causes rust.
Yeah.
So we basically strip the car down almost to a shell and then reapply. And it's a 2-part product. It's the top bottom product is an asphalt-based product, and the top side is a wax-based product. And again, it's been holding out in Bermuda for 45 years. So we spray all the doors, all the cowl panels, all the quarter panels around the engine, firewall, the hood. Then we put on the ramp and we spray the whole undercarriage with the what's called Formula Q, which is again an asphalt-based product, fairly thick and very durable.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And from rust proofing, Ziebart's really expanded, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's other products. I mean, it's window tinting.
Yeah, well,
tell me about the window tinting, because there's all sorts of different makes of cars here. How do you actually manage to get a good fit?
Well, we actually, one of the unique things about Ziebart, they actually have a database in Bermuda of about 60 to about 65% of all the models here. And essentially what it means is that when we do a window tint, we actually go into the computer database and we find your particular model, your manufacturer, and it'll give us options. And we essentially press a button and the printer prints out the exact shape template of your window. So what happens is it cuts down on time and accuracy as well. So and that's one of the things that Ziebart's managed to perfect.
So you've got all that database here?
Absolutely, and all the equipment, and our window tinter is certified by Ziebart.
So you can look at my ancient Peugeot 207
absolutely,
and tell me I got this exact fit.
That's right, that's right, yeah, absolutely. And it's really...
It's a bit late for my Peugeot 207.
It's really remarkable though, what they do.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And so you actually just put it on the window?
Yeah.
You kind of paste it on the window?
Well, that's right. Well, what we do, we print out cut out the template. We stick it on glass on the side of the wall. We have glass plates, and we actually clean and prepare the window, and then we transfer it on. And it's a bit of a process.
Yeah.
But I mean, it takes a skill set and it takes time and dedication. But most importantly, the window has to be extremely clean because you don't want any dust or dirt on there because again, that's going to ruin the integrity of the application.
So, and why is it important to have tinting?
Well, tinting works in a number of ways. Other than the fact most people think about tinting keeps your car cool during the summer.
That's what I found, and the sun.
That's right. The sun UV rays tend to break down your interior, your dashboard, your fabric in your seats, and with good tinting. And by the way, we sell two types of tinting. We sell high-performance metallized tint, which basically has metal in the tint, and then we also sell a product called ceramic tint. Right. Which is extra strong. Because historically, people in Bermuda used to use dye tints. And if you notice cars that have older tints, you'll see that
it's bubbling.
And you'll see it turn purple as well.
Turning purple?
Yeah, because it means the dye tint is wearing out.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not just for vision, it's actually for protection of the interior, which is quite important.
Absolutely.
So it's more of a purpose and a slick appearance.
Yeah, right, yeah. Now, the other thing I know that you do, you kind of put a kind of plastic covering on the car, is it? I mean, that's a layman's term. You can tell me the expert way of saying it. And you restore headlights. And I've seen some of the work you do. I'm sure we'll get some video of that. What's the process that you go through?
Well, the protection film you're speaking about is the Z-Shield product.
Right.
And it's the clear film application that is applied to the most vulnerable areas of the vehicle. So we're talking the back bumper, the mirrors, the front of the bumper, and it really just protects the paint. So as long as it's a light scratch or scuff, whether you're hitting a car or some other type of structural object, it just protects the paint.
So all those stones from the road as you're driving along, it will actually protect the body.
Yeah, wherever the film is applied, it protects it, yes.
Yeah. It's a clear urethane film,
right.
6 mils.
Right, okay. And the headlights, I mean, my headlights at the shop that I hope the police are able to TCD are looking at that, they're fine, they work, okay? But they're completely clouded. Right. And I know you work on that. You actually sand the headlights down?
We sand it down, and again, we film it with, we apply the 6 mil urethane clear film on it as well. The same process.
And that protects it again?
Absolutely.
And it keeps it clean and clear?
Well, yeah, and also it protects against those little Bermuda stone balls that seem to jump out at night when you come down a driveway, and the little oleanders that hit your mirrors as you're going down the road when you're not driving close to the road. Yeah. But no, again, Ziebart, this is a one-stop shop about protecting your vehicle. Not just from corrosion, but from other elements as well.
I never knew Ziebart was so expansive as it was.
Absolutely.
Now, you must get quite a lot here. I mean, the Bermudians love their cars.
Oh,
what kind of things do you see? I mean, you must be pretty busy as well here.
Well, yeah, we do professional detailing. As you said, Bermudians love their cars. They want their cars to be clean. They want to be nice and tight, as they call it, buffed up. So we polish cars as well. We have a product called Z-Gloss ceramic coating, which is the ultimate of polish. Basically, you never have to wax, or what the Bermudians call wax, you never have to polish a car again.
Never again?
And never.
I think I've got to tell my kids by that.
When you see a car with the Z-Gloss ceramic coating applied to it, it is a mirror-like substance. I mean, it's just beautiful. You see your reflection, you keep saying, wow. And that's what we want to do.
Let's be careful though, because all those charity car washes, you still want them to carry on.
Yeah.
Well, that's another story another time.
Might interest my kids. Okay, well, on that note, thank you very much, guys. That was very instructive, and you might actually get a new customer with my car.
Well, thank you.
If you can actually do my Peugeot 207 headlights, that'll be a miracle in itself, I tell you. All right, guys, thanks very much.
Thank you.